Recently, there has been a big merger in auto news. Fiat Chrysler and PSA Group have merged together to become Stellantis. What could this mean for the auto industry? Why did they merge together? What brands are included in the new Stellantis brand? In this video, we'll try to answer some of these questions and more. Before we start the video though, don't forget to like and subscribe, and be sure to watch to the end for some bonus content. Let's get started. The former companies, PSA Group. You've probably heard of Fiat Chrysler and the Chrysler brand before. However, if you're not from Europe, you may not have heard of the PSA Group. PSA Group was a small French car manufacturer founded in 1976. They struggled for a while, but were eventually bought by General Motors in 2012. While GM sold their stake in PSA Group in late 2013, PSA Group was able to effectively keep its costs down with new assets they got from their time at GM, as well as new cost-saving techniques and connections they were able to make. In 2019, Fiat Chrysler offered a $50 billion 50-50 merger which PSA Group accepted. PSA Group's most innovative product was their hybrid air engine. This engine used nitrogen gas compressed by braking to help provide energy for the car. While this wasn't new technology at the time, having been used in bigger vehicles like buses and garbage trucks, its application to a passenger vehicle was a new idea at the time. This engine could theoretically provide up to 80 miles per gallon in heavily populated areas, where there would be a lot of starting and stopping. The former companies, Chrysler. While Chrysler is a bit better known in the States, it's worth mentioning some of their recent history. Fiat Chrysler has had some issues with emissions in their vehicles, which has cost them some hefty fines. In January 2019, they had to pay $800 million for a lawsuit settlement regarding diesel emissions. Even more recently, they've agreed to settle a $30 million federal corruption case. This corruption case involved the United States government looking into the lives of almost all the higher-ups at Chrysler. Since the start of the investigation, 15 executives have been found guilty of violating the Labor Management Relations Act. Collusion and bribery going on in Fiat Chrysler was rampant apparently, and the company has to hire an independent compliance monitor for a minimum of 3 years. A few executives have gotten jail time as well. While this sounds like bad news for Stellantis, it's actually good news. This is because getting these people out of the company should allow two things. The first is the opportunity for less corrupt people to fill their positions. Of course, there's no such thing as a guarantee. The second is, it should allow for the creation of more, better-paying jobs for Stellantis employees, which is always a good thing. What do you think? Does some of Chrysler's former illegal activity help or harm the new company of Stellantis? Let us know in the comments below. What cars does Stellantis make? Under the new Stellantis umbrella, there are 14 different vehicle brands they have. They are Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Fiat, Alfa Romero, Abarth, Lancia, Maserati coming from the Fiat Chrysler side. There is also Citroen, DS, Opel, Peugeot, and Vauxhall coming from the PSA Group side. There are all sorts of cars in these brands, from global SUVs to American brands, to cars that go toward a mainstream audience, to cars that are marketed toward an upper-end clientele, and of course, luxury brands. This is quite a lot of brands to have under one roof. In fact, Stellantis is now the 4th largest car company by volume in the world. This merger was done mostly to save both of the companies heaps of money in export and production costs. Over $6 billion if it lasts until 2026. Since both Chrysler and PSA Group were on their last legs before the merger, hopefully this new focus on cost effectiveness will save both of the companies. However, it's unclear as to whether or not some of the brands under Stellantis umbrella will be getting the axe. 14 different kinds of cars can be costly if they all have different parts and don't really overlap well. The future. As far as future projects go, Stellantis plans to offer 10 new electric vehicles by the end of the year, with 29 different kinds under both former brands on the market already. They also want to start releasing electric versions of their cars alongside the regular ones, but don't plan to do this until much further down the line. The future is looking bright for Stellantis, with Carlos Tavares as the new CEO of the company. Tavares has been very effective during his time at the PSA Group, turning their business model around after they were dropped by GM, as well as increasing their market share in China. This, in addition to some of its cost-cutting measures, allowed PSA Group to turn a profit when they had suffered nothing but losses. There's no doubt that Fiat Chrysler had their eye on merging with PSA Group because of Tavares' excellent business decisions. And as the two companies had similar financial troubles, they may have wanted to leverage his skills for the benefit of their own company. Hopefully, Tavares can continue his track record and double down, turning both companies into profitable business ventures going forward into the future. The merger also allows some crossover between the current car models on the market, which can allow for some hybrid vehicles, like a Dodge and Citroen truck, or some other crazy combination. However, while Stellantis is a huge company, there's still a chance that they can fail. Most of their estimated savings are for the next few years and diminish long term. And savings alone don't make a company profitable. Why Stellantis? The name Stellantis is derived from stello, the Latin word for stars. The name can translate roughly to "of that which is beset with stars." You may be asking, why merge now? Well, the merger was announced in fall 2019, but the pandemic put the merger on hold, and it only was able to go through this January. Stellantis is also on the stock market with a ticker STLA, and is currently hovering around $14 to $16 a share. Would you invest in Stellantis? Do you think their future shines as bright as their name, or will their past baggage hold them down going into the future? Thanks for watching our video. Looking for more tech videos? Check out this playlist. Be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so that you don't miss more videos by us. We've got 2 more tech videos like this one coming up soon. What excites you most about the new Stellantis company? Are any of your favorite car brands included in the merger? Do you think this merger will be an effective way to keep these car brands profitable? We'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. If you liked this video, be sure to give it a like, as well as share it with your friends. Anyway, we'll see you in the next video. Take care.